This place is grounded in people that have a passion and a love for golf and a passion and a love for what they're doing and for building what we're looking at here. It's unbelievable.
Golf was something that was just a huge part of his life. From the time he was a young boy, he played golf. He played golf with his father, he played golf with his grandfather, he golfed in high school and in college and beyond.
I think, most golfers, if they had the means and the wherewithal, probably like to own a golf course.
Jim McWethy reminds me of my favorite movie, Field of Dreams. Very much of a if you build it, they will come type of thing.
When my dad was an investor in the course, a small investor in '98, at that point I was just finishing up college. And then when he had the opportunity to buy the course in 2003, the excitement grew.
Kind of around the same time, he sold the family business, Berry Bearing Company. And so he had some money, that he could afford to, buy the other investors out.
Here we are. This is our owner, Jim McWethy, checking out exactly what's going on here at Mistwood Golf Club.
He basically saved this place because there was a time when we didn't know, if we were going to keep going. But he took it over and he just breathed the life into it that you knew it was going to be successful.
What he did and what he invested in this property at a time when golf wasn't necessarily exploding or expanding. As of 10 plus years ago, he was the first to do it. He was the first to try it.
I think back to when we started building the clubhouse, and I'm trying to remember how many years it was, but I think it was something like 18 years that I worked closely with him, and he became a friend.
First and foremost, Jim was a friend. He was a very good friend. He was always a great listener.
The way that Mistwood grew the way that it did and the way our company grew, it was because of what Jim wanted and what his vision was for it, and that still lives on. It's stronger than ever.
The goal is that every vehicle that pulls into the driveway starts having a great, exciting, memorable, and fun experience from that moment on, and it stays all the time that they're here. Our goal is to be the very, very best.
He cared. Jim always cared. You can go up to any member, anybody who ever played the golf course, and if Jim was there, he was going to say hello to you. He was going to ask how your day was going. He was going to ask how your round was going. And a lot of times he would ask you, how can I make this place better?
Very, I would say, dedicated to everything that we've had going on here since the beginning. And he was honestly, truly something special.
He was committed to excellence and he was a perfectionist. He saw opportunities to make things better, and he did, which is really cool.
Honestly, there's just a lot of my dad here. It's kind of hard not to think of him. Pretty much anywhere on the property, whether you're out on the course or in the tavern or the Great Hall, or at the Performance Center. There's just a lot of him because he was intimately involved with every aspect of the business.
He loved seeing, members be out here and playing.
Just sit in the parking lot and watch people come and go, especially young kids with golf bags. He particularly loved that.
He was just so proud of every single thing that he built here.